Hi, everyone. I wanted to give you a quick tour of our new member experience for ECEA members. I think you're going to love it. So here we have our new members only website. And so you'll find all kinds of information on here, information about our trade show, just various details. If you go to the top, you can click into community. These are our private community pages. So this is not tied to Facebook in any way, shape, or form. So therefore, information is not going to come from there over into the other platform. So really just a great place for members to have communication with one another. We've got details like different rooms for you to put CCAP details and UPK and that sort of thing so that you can kind of keep your topics so that they don't make everybody crazy if it's not relevant to them. In addition, we have a second community that we are going to run that is strictly for our pyramid students. So we want their learning to continue on, and all of the people that we've trained are going to be able to access this Colorado Pyramid community. Only our students that we've trained will be there, but they can help and support one another with pyramid principles and how to implement those in their classrooms. So we're pretty excited about that. If we go back to the main website here, we're going to have a page where you just click on it for your members only updates. And we'll, of course, email those out directly to you. But they're going to be super easy for you to find. Anyone who's not in membership cannot find these buttons if they try to access these pages. So it's beautiful, going to be really useful for you. Insider's Edge is where we're going to do a podcast of sorts where we will continue to do some updates verbally with you, have some conversations with some industry experts, that sort of thing. That'll be housed there. We have a member directory where people are going to be able to, once people are joining on this site, this is now where you pay your membership dues. Once you've joined there, then we'll have an active membership directory that you can reference and see who else is in membership. We've got a library where you'll put all of your products that you purchase or that are free that you request through this system. They'll be housed in your library and you'll always be able to find them there. And then we have a store that's in conjunction with our foundation. Our foundation is responsible ultimately for the trainings that we're going to offer. And we partner with them through an agreement. But we've got like state budgets that go all the way back to when it was the Office of Early Childhood. We've got a compliance training that you can purchase and schedule to have Peggy come do that training in person, pyramid, a training program tracker, a family handbook, and then our statewide director cohort. So we'll be adding products to this store regularly. Then we have our new membership perks catalog here. And so we want you to see our new membership levels and what's entailed in each, what you get for each, that sort of thing. If you're a smaller program and really struggling with this because financially you're not going to be able to make it with that, but you need the help and supports, why don't you reach out to me, Dawn at coloradoecea.org, so we can figure something out. But ultimately, we realize we've got to help people be financially more stable. And so we're going to do everything we can through these new membership levels to really get people to where they're viable again and can sustain themselves. And we've got all kinds of stuff on here for you. So you can read about our new partnerships. Our biggest partnership, newest partnership that we're extremely excited about is if you purchase the Plus or Pro plan, you're going to be able to also add on Career Plug to your membership. And so if you are spending more than, let's see here, if you're spending more than $720 a year to post for job postings, that sort of thing, you need Career Plug because it's going to be a customized platform that is customized to childcare, to Colorado childcare. And for an additional $60 or $79, depending on which plan you choose, you get to post on Indeed and 9 other job platforms. This is the secret sauce for national platforms, for national companies. They've used CareerPlug for ages, and they get better turnout, they get better candidates, they have an easier process. We're bringing that benefit to you. And that's partly why we're shifting our model so that we can really seek out these kinds of beneficial partnerships for you to make a huge difference for your business. So we have those in limited supply right now. They're going to be in development in July, and they will be released in August. So you are able to purchase those in advance. You won't be charged for your first month because it's still in development, but as soon as it launches August 1st, you'll be charged and be able to access your new platforms. And CareerPlug is going to bring all of our members great information on hiring, etc. So it's pretty exciting. And if you're supplying food for your program, you've got to tap into the food and supply source. Our members that are doing that are saving about $1,500 a month on their food costs. I'm not joking. It's not hyperbole. That is what is happening for them. So if you use a food vendor, this national savings plan is something that you'll be able to use US Foods here in Colorado through them, through a contract with Food and Supply Source. And like I said, our members, we've got countless members that are saving $1,500. So $1,500 a month in savings. So you need to save too. I'm not going to go into all of these individually right now, but there are a ton of savings opportunities here for you. There's some tools and trainings. You'll get an idea of what we're working on behind the scenes to really support your business. We will update this catalog at the drop of a hat if anything changes or we have more opportunities for you. Here's contact information for Peggy and for myself if you have questions. I want to know kind of who to talk to. We do still have our Facebook page, but we will work as people onboard into our Kajabi site. We'll make sure to shift over to our new community page there. And so just giving people a preview of that there. And then we got this accomplished last summer. We talked to lots of companies out there about teacher discounts for early childhood. And most of them, some of them said, no, they won't do that. But most said that they never said that early childhood teachers don't qualify for teacher discounts. And so all you have to do for them to be able to access those discounts is provide them with a badge. So if they have a badge as an employee, they can show that. They can always ask and try for teacher discounts. And so we encourage you to make sure your staff is aware of that. So ultimately, those are the perks. If you click on our partners, it's going to give you details on how to access those benefits, a little description about them. So really just as you shift your membership over to our new platform, just really look into all of it and see what's there. Know that we're proactively adding more content to support you. We believe that this is going to be a better approach for you guys, that it's going to position us to make a difference for you in so many ways. And so we just want to say we're very thankful for your membership. We appreciate you guys, and we are fighting every day to support and sustain you. And so if you have questions, reach out, Dawn at coloradoecea.org. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed this quick tour. We'll see you later.